right now. Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call right here on the Bordas and Bordas Hotline. And we'll be talking sports with you until 11 o'clock. And all you have to do is call that number at 412-575-2600. You can also tweet me tonight at KD Pomp. We have a lot of WPIAL championship games the next 3 nights. They'll be loaded with them, especially on Saturday. But tonight at 11 o'clock, we have highlights of a Nazareth Prep win over Vincentian to show you, and also some girls basketball action, plus a game going on right now between, it's 3A boys. Lincoln Park is involved in that game, and North Catholic is their opposition. That'll be all later tonight, so join us at 11 o'clock on KDKA TV. In the meantime, Penguins are in Buffalo tonight as they take on the Sabres tomorrow, a Buffalo team that still has life and still wants to get into the postseason, something they haven't done in a long time. But they got to start putting together points. It's a good young team, and certainly the Penguins will be challenged tomorrow given the state of their blue line, although you have to really admire how they responded the other night in Columbus when they were faced with a lot of guys out of their lineup, and yet they stepped up. The top pairing of Justin Schultz and Jack Johnson were real good. I think Jack Johnson more comfortable on the left side of the ice, and he has been playing very well. Got to give him his due there, and that's good to see. But you know, we're going to see Eric Branson, the new guy, tomorrow night, as he'll be in that lineup as well, as Dumoulin, Letang, Mata, and Ruiz will all remain out of the Penguins lineup. So tonight we saw a very interesting performance by John Tavares' former team. John Tavares and Toronto in New York to take on the Islanders. And you want to talk about a tremendous team effort. New York wins and blows them away. This is a good Toronto team. 6-1 that final score. And Barry Trotz, if he's not coach of the year this year, I don't know who should be, because he has been outstanding. They continue to lead the Metropolitan Division and likely going to win that division. Also tonight, Columbus at home struggled a little bit with Philadelphia, but they won in overtime on a Seth Jones goal, 4-3. So that means the Penguins now fall behind them again. It's Columbus in third in the Metro at 75 points. Carolina and Pittsburgh tie with 74, but Carolina has an advantage. It's that tight as we go down the stretch. Back-to-back games for the Penguins this weekend. They have the Sabres tomorrow night, then in Montreal to take on the Canadiens, who are also at this point a playoff team. So it won't be easy this week for the Penguins. 412-575-2600. We'll talk about that. Also, the Steelers at the Combine looking at answers at cornerback, at offensive tackle potentially, as well as wide receiver. There are a lot of good perimeter players there, guys who should be able to help them where they pick. We'll see how it goes. And, of course, the thing that still remains out there is, will they get anything of significance for Antonio Brown? And what will they use that draft pick or two or whatever they get on? At this point, still no takers. We saw today that San Francisco 49er general manager John Lynch pretty much ruled out their interest in Antonio Brown. This comes the day after the Indianapolis Colts pretty much did the same thing. So Antonio Brown can say what he wants to say, but he's hurt himself drastically in terms of teams that may be willing to get him. And that's crazy when you think about it, because he is a tremendous talent. He has a resume that nobody else in the NFL has right now for the past 6 years, and yet takers are in short supply, at least right now, or if they're bluffing. Who knows? That's all part of the game. 412-575-2600. We'll talk about that and more. Let us know what you think about sports topics of the day here in Pittsburgh. We do it nightly on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. We're live on Pittsburgh CW. The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, celebrating 25 years as Pittsburgh's #1 home exterior expert in roofing, siding, windows, and gutters, where honesty and integrity still matter.